Sheathings and salivations, my fellow meat tubers. Today's topic of salivation for our video is going to be something coming from Beans Blades. Again, I'm going to give my buddy Chris a shout out. He was nice enough to let me grab this up from him and bring it to my home and, you know, open it up and share it with myself and you guys. So let's jump into it. First off, nice magnetic box. You get in here. Cool little sticker. I love the sticker. Jump in and boom. We got the star of the show. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife. I mean, it is gorgeous. This is going to be the Beans Blade Javelin. We have a reverse flicker, you know, we have a flipper, and that's about it for deployment. But I can tell you right now, this flipper is fantastic. It has just enough jipping on the flipper to get it, but let's bring it on out. Ka-chow. Oh my gosh. Look at this beautiful, beautiful knife. Beautiful M390 steel on the knife. It does have kind of a almost like a stonewash feel, but it's got the coating on it. I'm pretty sure it's DLC, but it could be PVD. Not real positive. I would have to definitely double check. I probably should have checked my notes, but I can do a better review later on. But this knife's action, oh my gosh, it is fantastic. Hydraulic drop shot just comes out. Minimal effort on the flip. That's why I love it. What else I love is the design of this knife. It is awesome. What I love is it's got this, and it sounds cheesy, but it's got this weird, almost cheesy ass gas station look to it, with this big old bolster, which is titanium. You know, we have the fat carbon, this blue and black fat carbon inlays on the handles, all titanium hardware, titanium pocket clip, blue titanium hardware through all of it, pivot point, all that. Again, boom, it's just out there, man. You know, we're working on a frame lock, and one thing I gotta say that I absolutely love when a company does this is when it has something above the frame lock or the liner lock, as you want to call it, where you can close it easily. But here's the thing. Excuse me, sorry. Some places, some knives, and I can name a couple. When you go to deploy it, your finger naturally wants to be here. You got to readjust it, move it around because it pushes down on this frame lock, and then it's hard to deploy. I love how this carbon comes over the top. You can't push down, it can't lock it down, and the plane, just because of that, it deploys so effortlessly. Just boom. Again, minimal effort to get that blade out there. And then what I love, oh gosh, I love so much about this blade. What I love is how it has this big swoop bolster. What I love, when you pop that blade out, that bolster disappears into the lines of the blade of this drop point, and it's just a great design. And how the flipper comes down here and adds right to it. It's a nice equal thing here. I'm an artist, so I love how it's pretty much symmetrical once the flipper gets out here. I love everything about this knife. The deployment easy. I mean, just the action. Boom. 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 Now, one thing I will say, I noticed that if I ever did want to get into this pivot point is definitely going to need a special tool, which I can look at my box a little bit better, but I don't think this came in the box. I don't think I have the tool to take this apart if I wanted to. So I would think I'd have to call or contact Beans Blades if I needed something done with it. But you know, as of now, I mean, there's no reason to tear it apart. Not even interested in it. But if I had to or I wanted to, I think it's kind of crappy that they have a special aftermarket pivot point that we can't get into without a special tool. That's really my only complaint about the knife. The action, stupendous. I mean, just look at that. I mean, it is a drop hydraulic shot. I can barely get my finger out of the way before it's coming down. Boom. Comes right out there. That jipping is beautiful on the backside. Like I said, click. The side over here is cut down just a little bit lower than the other side, so the lock is nice and easy to get to, as you see, just like that. The pocket clip is not reversible, as you see here. It's also a tip-up carry. Like I said, the blade is a great M390 blade, so good steel, good tough steel. It's going to have great edge retention. Just comes flying out there. Ergo's fantastic. You don't feel the pocket clip at all. Goes right into your hand. This giant finger ledge is perfect. I mean, you have kind of like a finger choil here, but I really wouldn't call that. You're not going to reach over there. You're going to be cutting your finger up. So you're right here in front of that finger ledge, and you are locked down. Your thumb fits into this cutout just perfectly right here. I mean, it's like it's meant to hold just like that. It's meant to really get in there. Your murder hold locked into that finger ledge, not going anywhere. Thumb, chop, 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 chop. You're there. Bow, bow, bow. This thing is fantastic, designed fantastically. It's beautiful to look at. The action's fantastic. This knife is gorgeous. I can tell you right now, if you have a chance or you find one of these javelins, I would jump on it. This knife is it's one that you should have in your collection. I just love so much about it. I mean, just look how that disappears. It's just gone. It's just gone. Like if it just flows right into design. Shout out to the designer out at Beans Blades for this. I mean, it's a fantastic knife. And shout out to my buddy Chris. Thank you for letting me bring this home and put it in my stable, buddy. Beautiful knife. I love everything about this knife. It's probably at the top of my list of my one of my favorite new knives I got. I mean, that action is it's just stupid. I mean, look at that action. Boom. Hydraulic drop shot. Just boom. That's what you want. As far as size, it's a pretty good sized medium knife. I love how fat the belly is down here. Lengthwise, we're probably looking at about just about 7 and 5/8, basically, with a blade length of about 3 and 9/16 with the cutting edge of 3 and 1/8. So a good size blade, a good size knife, definitely medium. But the action on this thing is just stupendous. This thing is just stupid smooth. I love everything about this knife. Just click. I mean, the detent's not weak by any means. A very nice detent. I mean, you can hear it. So I mean, it's got a good detent, but you're not fighting it either when you go to flick that. Your finger's not getting sore. You can flick this thing all day long. You're barely pushing it to get out. You're barely even getting on that flipper to get that thing out there. I mean, you could really get it out there, but there's no need for it. I mean, just like that, minimal effort with this knife. The Beans Blades Javelin. Tell you what, if you can, like I said, if you can get one, I would grab it. It's a great addition to anybody's knife collection. It's a fantastic knife. I love everything about it. Thank you so much, Chris. And thank you guys for tuning in for this video. I appreciate anyone giving me a few minutes of their day. It means a lot to me. Anyone watching these videos and support my channel, you mean a lot to me. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe a sub would be great. A share would be awesome. Or just shoot me a comment. I love to check out the few comments I get. I definitely try to answer all of them. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Monday. Have a good day.